The introduction of the Universal Adult Suffrage for the first time in Trinidad and Tobago was for the 1946 general elections and county council elections. For these elections, every national 21 years and over had the right to vote for the representative of their choice. The enthusiasm surrounding the first elections in Trinidad and Tobago under Universal Adult Suffrage was palpable. The county council elections were held on the 28th of October 1946, directly after the July general elections of that same year. And every person, male and female, were allowed to participate with no restrictions. Not only was it the first county council election under Universal Adult Suffrage, but it was the first time that the Maraval-Paramin area was allowed a county councillor. The race was on. For Margaret Nicholas, this election was special. Her uncle, Elias George Romani, was a candidate for the ward of Digo Martin in the St. George County.
Elias Romani was my uncle, and I went at his mother, who was, we call her grandmother. And then I went up in the shop where they had the voting station.
Mr. Romani won the vote, a victory celebrated by Mrs. Nicholas's family. But she also recalled the voting process in those days.
We had no paint, and then you go and you sign, you make your X, and you tell the person there you come to vote. You come to vote, and she give you tell you go just there, and look the pen there, just make your X to who you want to vote, and that was that. We had no photograph taken out, we had no ID card, we had no ink on fingers, and all of that, no set of writing on book.
Mrs. Nicholas recalled that the area had no roads, electricity, schools, or pipe-borne water. And during these elections, promises were made to provide these basic amenities for residents.
When he won, he said, whether whoever remained there, they're going to work on that to get Maraval improved. And then the first thing we got was a school. I didn't remember the school. We get a school, because my children after got to go in that very school. And from there we got the road paved, we get all Lafayette, Bopwe, Kako, Parabin, all that, we got paved road.
Before 1946, apart from other qualifying requirements, women had to be over the age of 30. So this county council elections would be the first that saw women under 30 years voting. Mrs. Nicholas recollected how elated she and her friends were at this prospect.
Well, we were happy that we could have go and vote, because we didn't know what it was voting time. You know, I told you it was only the plantations. They used to call them plantations, who have big estate, who have property, who could have gone and vote. But like ordinary people, people who go in the market, who go in just everyday workers, couldn't go and vote, you know. But at that time, when Gomes asked for people above 21 to vote, and they had everybody named because they were passing before taking census. I remember that one. And they said with that now they would be able to vote as they was taking the census.
She had some counsel for the young people of today.
I think it is very important, but some people think that if they go and vote, they should pay them, most young people, because they tell you they're wasting their time to go and vote, and according to who you vote for, they're looking for the minister or the county councillor so to get a job for them. But we cannot think of that. We're doing that with our choice to vote, that the people would be able to enlighten the place a little better.
Mrs. Margaret Nicholas passed away on 27th July 2017 at the age of 94.